Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer was on a mission to find an electric bike for their teenage son, who had worked all summer to afford one. The search was complicated by the fact that their son is quite tall and solidly built, making it a real challenge to find a model that could comfortably and safely support his frame. This particular fat tire electric bike stood out as one of the few options that met these specific requirements, and after seeing positive feedback from others, they decided to go for it. The machine arrived promptly, securely packaged, and assembly was a total breeze, taking almost no time at all to get it up and running. Unfortunately, being new to this type of vehicle, the son had a minor accident within the first few days of riding. While it was entirely his own fault, the mishap damaged the throttle and gear shifter. Our reviewer contacted the company's customer service, fully expecting to pay for the replacement parts. To their immense surprise and relief, after explaining the situation and providing the order details, the company responded immediately and sent the necessary components completely free of charge. This level of support went far beyond their expectations and left a lasting positive impression. Beyond the incredible customer care, this client notes that the product itself is fantastic. It's reported to be quick, responsive, and very user-friendly, with a battery life that holds up exceptionally well during rides. For anyone in a similar situation, looking for a robust and reliable ride backed by a truly outstanding company, this experience suggests you would be more than satisfied with both the product and the people behind it.
Fantastic. Now, let's see what insights our next reviewer has to offer.
This reviewer found the initial experience with this electric bike to be a mixed bag, starting with both highs and lows right from the moment of unboxing. On the positive side, the unit was very well packaged and arrived completely undamaged, which was a great first impression. However, the initial setup proved to be quite a challenge. The excitement was quickly dampened by a series of frustrating setbacks, beginning with the discovery of a flat rear tire. Fixing this turned into an unexpected project, requiring our reviewer to source a new inner tube and learn the repair process from online videos, a task that consumed much of a day. The troubleshooting didn't end there. The client also found that the gear shifting mechanism was significantly out of adjustment and required a fair bit of tinkering to get it working smoothly. Furthermore, there were issues with the electronic settings and the documentation. The bike's power was initially capped at a lower speed than advertised, and the instruction manual failed to explain how to access the menu to change it. Once again, online resources provided the answer. Similarly, our reviewer later discovered that the method for turning on the lights was different from what the instructions stated. After addressing these initial hurdles and making some personal upgrades, such as replacing the included simple bell with a proper horn and adding a rearview mirror for safety, the riding experience improved dramatically. This client reports that once everything was sorted out, the machine performs very well, feeling sturdy and handling nicely on the road. For context, our reviewer noted that another e-bike, purchased for their spouse from a different company, arrived without any of these setup issues, highlighting that the initial difficulties with this model were not necessarily standard for all direct-to-consumer electric bikes.
Great! Now let's see what our next reviewer has to say about their experience.
This reviewer has been putting this e-bike through its paces for a while now, and overall, it's holding up really well. The initial setup process did present a bit of a challenge. The included manual wasn't the clearest, leading to some head-scratching moments during assembly. However, with a bit of persistence, everything eventually came together correctly, and the bike was ready to roll. One minor point to note is regarding the front brakes. They can be a little on the noisy side, but this client quickly found that their performance is absolutely top-notch, so the slight sound isn't really a concern in daily use. When it comes to riding, this e-bike truly shines. Our reviewer often uses full throttle, and even tackling significant inclines feels remarkably easy, with the bike maintaining a solid 18 mph on a non-windy day. On flat stretches or downhill, it really shows off its capabilities, easily hitting speeds of 32 mph and sometimes even a bit faster, which can certainly be an exhilarating, if not slightly daunting, experience. The The front lights are perfectly adequate for most situations, though our reviewer did mention they could benefit from being a touch brighter. It's not a deal breaker by any means, but something to keep in mind. Where this e-bike truly impresses is its battery life. This client uses it for their daily commute, which involves navigating some seriously hilly terrain, and they can comfortably complete their round trip on a single charge. It's fantastic to have that kind of reliability. In summary, our reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this e-bike. It's described as a fantastic piece of equipment, particularly for anyone who is comfortable with a vehicle of its stature, power, and speed. It really stands out as a solid e-bike that delivers on its promises.
That's a wrap. If you enjoyed this, drop a like and subscribe for more. Got thoughts? Let's chat in the comments. See you in the next one.